get on her way. But first, she needs to settle the bill. Oops.
So, excuse me, can you help me, please? Sorry. Thank you so much. I'm a little bit immobile today.
In her condition, Jess can't possibly pick up the coins. But luckily, some sympathetic fellow customers are only too happy to come to her rescue.
I promise I won't do it again.
Eventually, Jess gets her stuff together and leaves. A little later, those helpful customers make an unwelcome discovery.
Excuse me. Yes. Somebody's taking my handbag. Somebody's taking my handbag's gone. I've got my handbag on this there. My handbag's gone.
It seems the handbag they put safely under the table has disappeared. They can't understand how it's happened, and the cafe owner is unable to help. Then, just as it's dawning on them what they've lost...
Anybody here lost a bag?
That's my bag.
Your bag?
What a stroke of luck.
A guy coming out of here, running down the street.
But if that kind-hearted workman looks and sounds familiar, it's because it's Alex.
Is that yours?
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you so much. No, I had that bag right on my foot.
Really?
I don't believe that.
I mean, he rummaged through it, ran away.
Everything is there.
Well, lucky you then.
I don't carry a lot of things with me.
All right. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
So how did Alex get his hands on their missing handbag? To find out, we need to go back and take another look at Jess's moment of clumsiness. When Jess dropped her change all over the floor, you may have spotted another customer sitting nearby. Paul. Jess had deliberately positioned herself so that when the marks turned to help her, they would turn their backs on Paul.
I didn't do my purse.
A few seconds were all he needed to grab the handbag and stuff it in his own bag.
Thank you so much. Oh my, you star. Thank you.
Before helping to return some coins.
Excuse me.
Pushing past Jess's helpers and making his exit. The commotion caused by Jess had provided the perfect cover for Paul to commit daylight robbery. Alex was parked up around the corner, and after giving the marks 10 minutes to discover the theft, it was time for him to play the knight in shining armour.
Anybody here lost a bag?
Having thought the bag was gone forever, the marks are mightily relieved to see it again.
The phone's isn't there. The phone.
Her cards, cash and house keys are safe and sound. But it's not all good news, as she discovers both her mobile phones are missing. So have the hustlers really concocted this elaborate scam just to steal a couple of mobile phones? Of course not. The theft of the handbag was just Act 1 in a much bigger drama, as the marks are soon to find out. The giant plasma TV that was hanging on their living room wall is gone.
Mum, sit down, sit down, sit down.
The mark is so upset that she can't bear to look, but when she does...
Oh my God! The stereo equipment's gone! No! Honey, calm down, calm down, calm.
Her stereo has been swiped too. It's a shocking realisation.
Oh, calm down.
First, her handbag was pinched and 2 mobile phones were stolen. And now they find that their house has been burgled.
It's okay.
Although that may seem like an uncanny coincidence, it's not. Everything was down to the hustlers. But what happened in the short time between the Mark's bag being stolen and Alex handing it back? And how did that lead to the break-in? The first thing Alex looked for after Paul had stolen the bag were the Mark's house keys, which Paul immediately took to a local key cutters to get copied. Meanwhile, Alex removed the phones and then found some paperwork containing the Mark's home address and phone number, which he noted down. When Paul returned with the keys a few minutes later, Alex put the original set back in the bag and hot-footed it to the cafe to return the bag to its rightful owner.
Already here, lost the bag?
That was stage 1 of the scam successfully completed, but they still had to be sure that the house was empty when they broke in. Time for stage 2. Paul and Alex were parked across the road from the Mark's house. Knowing they'd already gone back home after the initial bag theft, Paul put in a call to their home number.
Hello?
Hi, my name's PC Robert Marks. I'm at Greenwich Police Station and we've detained someone who has 2 mobile phones. Have you lost?
Yes, that's right.
You have.
Claiming to be a local policeman who'd recovered the missing phones, Paul asked the Marks to meet him back at the cafe so he could take a statement and return their property.
It's possible, really. Okay, well, I'll try and get there as quickly as I can. I may be there as quickly as that, but if not, would you wait for me?
Yes, that's fine. Yes, that's fine.
Great. Okay. See you soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Do we have to go to the cafe? Now.
Eager to have their phones back, the Marks left the house within minutes. And as soon as they did, Alex and Paul got into position.